A very good afternoon to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all good. And it's been a while since we've been out and about in the home area of Ealing. While we jump into this cliff battle, tonight is Seel Spotlight Hour with Double Dust. Double Catch Stardust, one of my favourite bonuses. We have to try for the Shadow Shiny Cubone. I've already got one. I would like one with some PvP stats, ironically. Double Catch Stardust got me thinking. And it's something that, talk about a lot on the channel, various events and what have you, which is the quick catch method and just how fast can you actually catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So we're going to demonstrate how much faster it can be to catch Pokemon versus just the normal method. I mean, I haven't actually used the normal method of catching Pokemon for a regular event for about 2 years, and I must apologise. The UK is reverted to type and is being freakish in terms of its weather. It goes from bright and beautiful sunshine to rain in a matter of seconds. Not a Shadow Shiny. I'm sure by now you all know the final event, which we're actually going to be covering tomorrow. The Alola to Alola event is going to wrap up this season. Basically is bringing everything back for a week that we've already had in the last 3 months. But the big thing is that you actually be able to evolve Cubone into Alolan Marowak, much like Execute could evolve into Alolan Executor on that research day a little while ago. But Shadow Alolan Marowak is set to be a demon in PvP, certainly in the Great League, and that is horrific. Seel Spotlight Hour will be kicking off in under a minute, and as I described earlier, we just had sort of torrential rain followed by sunshine. There is actually a rainbow in the sky, so it's very picturesque. 6 o'clock has been hit. Now I'm going to need Lewis's assistance when they all switch over eventually to Seel. The first section, we're going to see how many Pokemon we can catch in the normal standard method in 30 seconds, and I think this cluster should suffice. So Lewis, be ready with the timer. Okay, 30 seconds have begun. We're literally just going to catch them all Ultra Balls. Every Pokemon's going to be Ultra Balled, but as you can see, this feels horrifically slow. This is so slow compared to what I've been used to over the last sort of 2 years of gameplay. So that's one Pokemon down. Okay, 1 XL for it. Second Pokemon. Let's see if we can get a shiny. We're going to keep Ultra Balling them. We're going to try not to have any breakout or run because that will corrupt the result.
And time.
So we've literally caught 2. 2 in 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you don't do the normal method. I'll try and just do some shiny checks because we would quite like to get a Seel shiny, sorry. There's such similar names. No shiny here. Abra very much can disappear from the nest, frankly. Having got the shiny twice on my doorstep from the nest then, several weeks ago, I think this might be a shinyless first cluster, which is fine. We're now at the second cluster, the famous bottom cluster of Walpole Park. Stage 2 is the standard quick catch, which you've seen a lot of people using, where you can use the Pokeball slider selector, keep it pressed, swipe over, throw the ball, and as you deselect it, it leaves the run button available and you can tap it, and hey presto, that's the quick catch. So, 30-second timer. Okay. So obviously you still get the loading screen on this one, but we're going to Ultra Ball everything. Go for the quick catch. So that's 1. I'm so not used to doing this sort of slow method, shall we say. So that's 2. That's 3. Now coming up. The only thing that slows you down is the Pokemon attacking. Come on. 4. 5. We'll count whatever the last encounter is. Okay, so that's 5. So more than twice as fast on the normal quick catch, which is decent. Decent, but you know exactly what's going to happen next. The next time you see me, we'll let this cluster refresh, I think, because we're probably going to have to do the next one on the move, the AR quick catch technique. You'll see me using this a lot on community days recently. It allows you to catch insanely fast. How much faster, we'll find out. So, next up is the fastest quick catch method, which is loading in with AR mode on, so that you actually load straight into the encounter. You don't have the, oh, wild Pokemon appeared, to have to faff around with. So, with this, Tom, thank you for being the moving dolly, the tripod. We've got Seel rather, on the thing. Hit the timer, Lewis. Okay, so it's basically, you have to kind of just keep it level. That's all you got to do. Make sure that you get the Pokemon in the right angle. Seal, thankfully, is quite low. In fact, we might not even have to move too far, Tom. We can hang fire here. Okay. I didn't actually count. I think this is the 5th capture. 5. Okay. Okay, I think we got to like 7 or 8 on that one. Thank you, Tom. I will check back on the recording, but however much faster that was again, I think, about roughly 2 times quicker than the normal AR. So, if anybody's wondering, how do you get so many encounters or whatever on a comm day, do that catch method. For little events like a Spotlight Hour and stuff, you do have to get your eye in with the AR mode on. The Pokemon shifts like that. It shifts around, and it just means you can catch more, make more use of triple catch XP, triple catch dust, whatever, so that's all good. In the blinding sun, Spotlight Hour's obviously come to an end, and unfortunately due to Seattle GoFest info being dropped and faffing around for a good sort of 20 minutes with Francesca getting me a ticket, which I'm eternally grateful for. Thank you very much, and everybody trying to decide where they're going for accommodation. I'm like, I'm doing Spotlight Hour video for once. We gained about 90k Stardust, I think around 90k, which obviously not the most hardcore. We would have gone a bit more hardcore had we not been faffing around. I don't need to see the Meowth Pokédex, we need to see the Seel Pokédex. We started on 3,900 and something, we're now on 4,191, so under 200. We would have done better had we not been faffing around with the Seattle GoFest info. Speaking of Seattle, here are the details. So they're splitting the experience over the park and the city, much like they're doing for Japan, which I haven't really had much of a chance to read through. This is all available in the news section in-game, and obviously they post it on Twitter, and it's on their own Niantic blog. So the morning park experience, tickets are $25, you've got the add-ons as well for the raids and the eggs. I've gone for a bit of everything. To be honest, I'm not going to read through the details, but basically we've gone for the early bird. I'm going to be playing the Friday, the 22nd of July, in the park for the morning, in the city for the afternoon. So if you're around that whole weekend in Seattle, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully, you can say hello and meet up, which would be brilliant. But what has been confirmed, Shiny Combi is the one for this featured GoFest, and obviously Shiny Pampor will be making its debut as well. I am very excited to be going to America for only the 2nd time in my life, so this is pretty epic. But before we go, of course we have to do a little moan. Niantic, please stop dropping information, big info drops, during Spotlight Hour or Raid Hour, because you always drop it on the side of the UK. Literally, this info dropped 5 minutes after Spotlight Hour had begun in the UK, and obviously some of us are out and about playing it, so why not drop it on the Monday when nothing's happening? Literally yesterday nothing was happening. Anyway, let me know in the comments below how you did on Seel Spotlight Hour. Did you manage to get the shiny? Lewis and Kyla managed to get a shiny each, which was nice. We could have got a shiny had we played a little bit more hardcore, I think. And obviously Double Dust, my favourite bonus. But I will say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss the uploads or live streams, and smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. I would hugely appreciate your support. A few videos to go and check out. Obviously you can go check out the Sevilla Safari Zone videos. We've got 3 of those for you to check out. And obviously yesterday, by the time you're watching this, we posted the mad road trip that Ian Waterfall and myself did for Geodude Com Day, a lowland Geodude Com Day, where we drove from London to Amsterdam and back in 24 hours, because we're mental. So thanks to everybody who joined for the premiere yesterday evening, by the way. Links for socials and the merch store in the description. Do go and check out the merch store if you so please. There's some cool little designs on there, and soon we should be posting the Global GoFest edition t-shirt. And on that note, all that's left to say is I will see you all tomorrow for the Alola to Alola event, which is set to be one of the least enthusiastic events of the history of Pokemon Go. But until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I will say, do take care.